Tonight, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC Championship game. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is a third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. To throw on third down. Start. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown,
Paris Campbell. 29 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route.
So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On the carry.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big...
coming up here. This defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing on third and long. Stark. Avant's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, Stark, and able to find Green. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Operating from the gun, Stark. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion. The other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense and your defense feel.
Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. On first down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got them on.
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. Third down, Carson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it.
Big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On third down, it's Carson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because
the key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. To throw on 3rd down. Stark into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an offense.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On 3rd down, Stark. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball for your team.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. To throw on 3rd down, Stark. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Wilson now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Wilson now to throw on third down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they can't bring him down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On second down, it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Stark. And he's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
56.
On fourth down, Stark. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that may do it for this NFC title game. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.